Right, welcome back to another Advancing Car video and a T6 video. So basically what I'm going to be talking about today and what we're fitting today is the new revised version of the Alpine Adventure Audio little DSP amp and sub. So obviously that whole Adventure Audio system has been out for a few years now and has been absolutely cracking. It's a brilliant bit of kit in terms of being able to just put it all in. It all fits in the factory locations and everything like that, or obviously the sub and the amp. But in terms of the speakers, everyone loves them. We fit so many of them and they're cracking. Bang for buck, brilliant speakers. And if you then also pair those with an Alpine head unit, even better, because they're getting much more power sent to them and also much better frequency and things as well. So things that have changed. So first off, the product name has been altered slightly in terms of the part code. I'm going to read it once because it's long and ridiculous, but it's fine. It is an Alpine SPC-W84AT6-2. So Mark II essentially. And it all just falls into that Adventure Audio kit. So you've probably seen on the old one, you had the old, well, it's smaller than this, so this is the new one, slightly bigger, but looks very, very similar with the kind of heat sink grills on the top, little label and everything, and then similar plugs, but this time you get the two adjustable pots. So the way this differs from the old one, it's still a 6-channel amp, so it's still feeding obviously both your tweeters, that's 2, your mid basses 3 and 4, and then your dual coil subwoofer. So then there's the other 6, or the other 2 to make 6. This is now punching out a lot more power than previously. So for the speakers originally on the old one, it was like 28 watts per channel. Now, admittedly, a lot of people go, "Oh, that's not very powerful," and you're right, it's not very powerful. But it wasn't necessarily about being powerful and chucking out really loud music. What it was about was that whole it being tuned to the vehicle and it being a cleaner signal as well. So therefore a cleaner signal means better sound. And then obviously you can add to stuff like that with sound deadening things. But in terms of what's coming out of the amplifier, it doesn't need to be mega powerful. It's just about giving you that better sound quality, and then it all just fits into your van effortlessly. So it could be bought as a DIY kit. You can fit it yourself. All comes with instructions and everything. We've got it around somewhere. But yeah, it all comes with instructions, shows you how to run it, where to fit it all, and does that. So that's why that previous one worked. But this one, like I said, has now upped to 80 watts per channel. So now those speakers are getting more power and also a much better, cleaner frequency, because that's all been tweaked as well. And then the sub output has gone from, I will just check it actually, because there's a lot of numbers involved. It has gone from, what has it gone from? Oh yes, so originally it was 55 watts per channel for the sub, and now it's gone up to 120. So it's kicking out a whole lot more power. So that sub is going to get a lot more going through it, and it's going to have a lot more control as well, because you're not going to push it near its limits, and everything's just going to be working a lot more happily, basically. Therefore, creating much better sound, a lot more control, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot nicer. You now also get 2 different pots to play with. On the previous one you had 1 pot, and in your instruction manual you had like a table, and each little setting on there would tell you what it was set up for either left or right hand drive, T6 or T6.1, different head units, and whether it had a bulkhead, not a bulkhead, and things like that. And it was good, it worked well, and obviously sound is subjective. So in terms of how they sounded, you know, some sounded, well, to my ears anyway, some sounded good, sounded a bit boomy. So I used to kind of set it on the one that I used to think worked really well, had a real nice crisp, clean sound throughout all music genres basically, but now we've got 2, so this is also applying for working for aftermarket setups, i.e. using phonos and things, because obviously, as we all know, factory head units don't have phono outputs on them, low level outputs. So what they've also done with this is, instead of having 2 different part numbers and things, they've now just lumped it together. So when you buy the whole kit, you get your sub in its box, 8-inch sub in its box, dual voice coil obviously. I think it's pretty much the same as the previous one. It might have just been tweaked slightly. And then you obviously get your amp and your adapter and all your power loom and everything, and speaker cable loom. So if you have a factory head unit, then you're not going to need the phono adapter, obviously. You're just going to be going in with the in and out of the speaker blocks in the quad lock, okay? And then it's all just working on high level. If you've then got an aftermarket head unit, as this customer has, we previously fitted an X803 in it, so that's the 8-inch. We're going to be using this one, which then gives the phono output. So this end will go to the head unit, then we'll pick up the speaker outputs on here, and it'll then just get fed down to the amplifier. So they've done that, I think, basically because people were just getting confused with it all. So they've gone, well, if we just give you everything, you've got all the options. So everything's refined, everything's been tidied up, cleaned up, and given more power and a lot better quality as well. So this is the first one we're going to be fitting so far, and we're going to have a decent little play with it. And we could probably, well, what we'll do is we'll get it all chucked in, and we'll have a little bit of a play with it, and I'll maybe give you a small little review of how it sounds a bit later on, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I'll see you in a bit. Right, all in and done. As you can see, fits exactly the same way as the older one does, just a slightly bigger amp. And I've had a little play with it, and sounds good. So with the adjustment pot on it for setting it up for different things, it gives you a little table, and it's good actually because in the top half, it's for all the settings are for using the various factory head units in T6 and 6.1s, and then standard speakers. And then the bottom half of the table first gives you a breakdown of factory head units, but then with the Alpine speakers that come in the Adventure Audio kit, if you like. So if you had those fitted already, which this van did, we'd already fitted the 8-inch version of those speakers in here. It gives you those, then gives you the dials that you need to set it to so it can adjust itself. And then at the very bottom of the table, it's got for an Alpine head unit, and then those speakers. So I was able to go down to the very bottom setting and set it to an Alpine head unit with the 8-inch SPC speakers from the Adventure Audio range. And yeah, like I say, sounds really good. Sounds really nice. Obviously, you've still got that, because everyone's hearing is different, obviously, and people want to hear, because your ears work differently, people can hear and want to hear slightly different things. You can still obviously tweak your kind of bass and trebles a little bit, but it's not going to be very much. Only if maybe your ears suffer with not being able to hear quite so much treble, you might want to up it a smidge. But it's all going to be minimal stuff. And yeah, sounds good. It all works. And as always with this Adventure Audio kit for the 6s and 6.1s, it just works really well. Bang for buck. It's absolutely brilliant. Obviously, it's never going to win competitions. It's never going to blow your ears out or anything like that. But it's just going to play music so much nicer than the factory kit. And now it just becomes a more enjoyable place to be. And as always, big advocate of sound treatment, sound deadening, noise absorber and things like that. That's only ever going to help. So, because maybe you're not spending quite so much on the kit, you can then put a bit of budget towards sound treatment. And as always, you can do it in stages. So if you're interested in the newer upgraded amp DSP, then get in touch. And always, follow all our socials and things, like and subscribe, that's always useful. And then get in touch, jump on the contact form, or pop by and see us, and I'll happily chat audio to you, not a problem at all. We'll see you again soon. Take it easy.